Hey guys, this is going to be the first video in a big series about doing cleaning on your guns. I know there's many new people out there that go to YouTube and find great videos, so I thought I'd do my own. I've had to do some exploratory things, many videos doing one gun, so I'm going to try to cover it all in one. Today I'm going to be using the Glock 23 and 40 cal. This will also cover the Glock 19, and the other compact versions of Glocks. So the first thing you want to do is manually inspect your magazine well. Pull the slide to the rear. Check. There you guys go. See, there's nothing in the chamber. Release the slide. Point in safe direction. Pull the trigger. Next, what we're going to do is I like to take my hand just like this, pull the slide back about 1/4 of an inch, grab your teardown bars, and pull the slide straight off, and it'll separate, no problem. Set your bottom half aside for right now. We'll work on the top. You want to just pull out your recoil spring, push up on the barrel, and pull it out of the slide. And there we have a field stripped Glock. And this is your lower polymer. That's also in field stripped version. Alright, to get it broken down further, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a small jeweler's screwdriver such as this. Inside the frame here, there's a small black piece. You need to depress that piece and hold it down. Then take your back plate and push it off with your thumb while keeping pressure downwards. When you release the screwdriver, you'll feel the second spring hit your thumb. Your back plate is now off. Flip the receiver over, grab your striker, and push your striker straight out, and that'll release the striker assembly. You can grab this white piece now and pull on it, and that'll release the extractor plunger with extractor spring. Next, you want to try to get the striker safety plunger out. You're going to take your extractor and wiggle it a little bit. Push up on your plunger and try to release your extractor. Once you get your extractor released, let go of the safety plunger and it'll just slide right out. And now you have a full stripped Glock upper slide. You can see straight through, no obstructions in the striker channel. This is the striker assembly. To get the springs off, you want to depress your striker. You want to depress your striker assembly. And you'll get the little cups out. Pull the spring off. And pull your striker out. Now you have a free striker. That's going to be the upper assembly completely deconstructed. To reconstruct your slide, you want to start with the striker. Grab your striker. Grab the bushing. You want to slide the striker through the bushing with the open end facing out. Push it right into the channel, just like that. Next, you want to take your striker spring, slide your striker spring on. This part does get very difficult, so you may want help if you cannot handle it yourself. It does tend to fly around. It does get kind of hairy. Don't get angry at it the first time. Give it a few tries before you give up on it. What you want to do is depress your firing pin spring all the way down till you get this cup in the inside of the spring, between the spring and the firing pin. The cup does split in two. Be careful not to lose both your pieces. Be careful not to lose any of your pieces. They are very hard to find. They are very small. You don't want to wind up spending the extra money on buying new spring cups because you lost yours in your house while cleaning your firing pin or your striker. Alright, so I did the striker off camera because it did take me a few tries to get those cups back on there. You want to push down on the spring as far as you can. I used a small bit to hold the firing pin from moving down farther than I needed it to, and that allowed me to put enough pressure on the spring to get the cups back in. They are very difficult, scares many people away. If this isn't for you, you'd like to take it to a gunsmith or things like that, go ahead. I'm not saying not to. For those of you that like to do it all at home, try to save the little bit of money, dude, there you go. Alright, that's your firing pin assembly. Reassembling the slide after you get everything cleaned out. You want to do this every 200 to 300 rounds to ensure the longevity of your Glock. Take your extractor. You want to place it like so. Let's see, a notch goes down. This cylinder here, this cylinder slides down on the left side of the slide. Turn your Glock over. Make sure your spring is sitting inside your plunger. I'll slide that in. Push this up. Fit your extractor in. And let it down. And that'll hold your extractor and your plunger in together. Next piece of installation. Then take your extractor plunger. You want to slide it straight in through the small hole in the back of the frame. That's all you want to do with it for that. Next piece, I'm going to take your striker assembly and slide it in down the big hole. It's a very simple job. Next, you want to start your back plate. You want to slide it into the back plate channel, just like that. Take your thumb on the back side and push down on your striker assembly until that gets started. Then you want to take your small screwdriver again and depress the extractor plunger until you can get some forward motion on your back plate. The back plate will slide right back in and click. And now you have a reassembled, fully functional slide. You check your action, pull back on your striker, make sure the spring works, hold down your plunger, make sure the striker comes forward, and there you go.